This is our last example on solving for a side length using the sine, cos, and tan ratios. So first thing I notice in part C is that I have a right angle triangle, and it needs to be a right angle triangle to use the sine, cos, and tan ratios. I also notice that I have one side and an angle, so I know that I'm not going to use Pythagorean theorem. To use Pythagorean theorem, I would need to know at least two of the sides. So first thing I want to do once I know that I can use the sine, cos, and tan ratios is I want to label my sides. So I always start with the hypotenuse. So across from the 90 degrees, the longest side in that triangle is the hypotenuse. From there, I want to find my angle. So the angle that was given in the question. The side across the triangle from that angle is my opposite. And then the third side is the adjacent. So I want to look at the three sides and see if there's one that I don't know anything about. So when I look at the three, I notice the hypotenuse doesn't have any side lengths or variables. So I don't really think we care about the hypotenuse in this question. So we're going to focus instead on the opposite and the adjacent. So I'm going to look at SOHCAHTOA, and I'm going to see if I can find something that uses O and A. So I have OH, I have AH, and then here's the OA, which means we're going to use the ratio tan. So I'm going to say tan of A, and you have a choice. You can put a bracket, you can not put a bracket, it's up to you, is O opposite over A adjacent. So tan of A is my angle, so tan of 25 degrees is opposite X over adjacent 13. From here, I know that this tan of 25 is secretly over 1, so I'm going to cross multiply to get rid of the fractions. So I'm going to start by doing 13 times tan of 25. And then I'm going to do 1 times x to get just x. From here, I'm just going to calculate using my calculator. Every time I'm going to check, is it in degrees? Yes, it is. So it'll either say DEG or just the letter D. So if you have a calculator where when you press the tan button, you see the word tan show up on your screen, you would do 13 times tan 25 equals. But on my calculator, since I don't see the word tan show up when I press the tan button, I'm going to do 13 times, and then I have to do it backwards. I do 25, and then I press tan equals. And I got 6.06. The next digit is a 1, so that's going to say 6.06. So this is 6.06 millimeters. And that equals x. So x is 6.06 millimeters. And it is always a good idea to just look at the picture. Does that look like it's an appropriate side length for what's there? So I know that this is 13. This is obviously shorter, so it should be less than 13. And I think 6 seems like an appropriate length. Okay, and that's all we need to know today about sine, cos, and tan ratios. If you have any questions about how to use your calculator, please just email me and I will see if I can help you.